I finally found it, boys! People have been getting this figure for months, and my area sucks to get Neca stuff. So I'm thankful I was able to find this guy. It's dope because on the inside you got a nice shot of the
But what the hell, boy?
Are you serious? Are you serious, bro? I spent so much to get this figure. It's not even in there, bro. Bro, what the?
So taking a look at the box, you can see there's the last Ronin there. Look at that guy.
For real though. Dope shot on the front here. You can see the three brothers like, damn, look at this old ad turtle. On the side, there's more to that kind of overall huge picture that they have going on with all the last Ronin stuff. It's a very cool touch that you can do that with all the boxes and have that huge collage, but I only have the 3 versions of the last Ronin, and I haven't been able to find any of the other turtles. Plus, I do not want to keep boxes around. Been there, done that, waste of room. And on the back here, you got some dope shots of the product there, as well as a little rundown on the last Ronin. If you want to read that, you can pause now and tear that up. On this side, there's another dope shot of the cover there, and you can see he's number 12 in the last Ronin series. I think that's all that's needed to be said about the box. I've already opened the figure, obviously, because I couldn't wait to get this guy. So without further ado, let's take a look at the figure. Hey, yo, bruh! Put some pants on, dude! Naked ad turtle. Taking a look at this figure, though, he is so sick. For it just being more or less a naked Ninja Turtle, I don't know why. The sculpt, the mask, like, this is such a dope figure. Do you ever just, like, pick up a figure and it's got, like, a good weight to it, and, like, the posability, it's like, man, like, you can get it in, like, a slight different pose, and it just looks good from all angles. That's this figure for me. It's very cool. Very cool, very cool. Looking around at all the figures, seeing the different details, look at how dope the shell looks. So much detail. It's so massive on this figure. Like, well, I guess spoiler. This Michelangelo is huge. He is such a unit, bro. The sculpting on the veins and everything. Bruh! Yeah, like I was saying, the details on this figure are very cool. Having all the little dings and cross-hatching in the shell there. The sculpting work is very cool. It's got all those cool little, like, welts on his body there. Again, the shell looks super dope. And the detail in the neck there, the neck veins, is wild. It's very cool looking. So while he's kind of got this vibe going on, I think I want to jump into his articulation and then show off some of the accessories, because he's got different hands and different arms and a totally different look that I haven't really seen yet myself. So we'll jump into articulation here first. So first up with the figure, all the heads are on the ball joint here. Got a lot of expression there with the head tilt. You can look up fairly high there, and it doesn't really look down as much, but still you get a lot of range of motion out of the head there. The arms, well, reach out. This arm seems to be going a little bit higher there, but around 90. Make it obviously go forward, and it'll get stopped at the shell there because the shell is massive on this figure. There is the bicep swivel. There is double jointed elbow, and you got a lot of motion there. And there is the wrist swivel and the wrist hinge on all of the hands. This figure also has the diaphragm joint. You can see that underneath the shell there. And it works very well, you can see. It can turn as well. The legs won't really kick out too far because the front shell kind of stops it there.
Beautiful spread.
There is our beautiful Jubby the Hong meme. There is double jointed knees that kick very far back there. Dang, the meaty thighs on this boy, all veined up. This dude is a menace. And with the feet here, oh my goodness, they'll hinge down and up, and there is our beautiful Sharmus Prime meme. Now that we've taken a look at the articulation and the figure itself, we can jump into some of the accessories. So at the back of the box, it comes with this tray here with the extra arms that have the bandages, the extra different hands, and he also comes with extra heads. We have this gritting head that has all the bandages all over it, as well as on the back of the head there. There is the screaming head that has the bandages all over it, undoubtedly to scream at Raphael to tell him to shut up. And we kind of have this put back expression, probably to what Raphael just told him. And he's like, "Ayo, bruh, at least I'm still living." Nah. He also comes with Master Splinter's book here, which is very dope. That is a very key part of the story itself. And you can see there is some cool training on the inside here. He also comes with a teapot, because at this point in the book, he was drinking tea as he was recuperating. And just to throw in, this teapot came with the Mirage Master Splinter, so they are different. It's not going to focus, but they're different, as well as this little cup that he comes with, a little teacup. Here's a better look at some of the accessories that are a bit more in focus, because my camera sucks. He sucks! Okay, Now that the accessories are out of the way, we can jump into one of the main attractions to this figure, which is, like I said, the whole kind of bandage feature. So with the arms here, you are able to just kind of pop them out. It's a little daunting, but it's not as bad as the Casey Jones figure, because that one has the same. This arm's not gonna. This is gonna give me shit. Oh my goodness, my boy! They took my fucking arms. So I put in the first arm here, and I only realized I have two of the arm on the same side, but the bandages are in different placements. Never mind, crisis averted. It was completely my bad. When I took them out of the box, they just both, I don't know, I think both of the biceps were like the shoulder parts were swiveled to look like they would both go into one side of the arm. There is the R and the L on both of the arms there, so obviously that is to help you not do what I just did, but at least that's out there. So if it looks confusing, we silly boys if we both mess it up. It's okay. I just did it on camera. I'm silly boy. It's okay. This camera sucks. But it is cool to have a turtle that has all the different bandages on him. This is when I think he fell off the building in the story, and he took off all his armor, and he's like, "I'm gonna commit." Dang, he's such a cool figure to pose around though. Again, like I was saying earlier, he's just a cool figure to pose. And I guess even if you really wanted to, you could add a belt, and then maybe let's throw on one of the other Last Ronin heads with the mask. I don't think the greens will match up or the kind of vibe that they have, but let's see. I mean, you can do it. It doesn't look terrible. It kind of fits on there, but I mean, I guess, I don't know, you can do that. And speaking of the different looks of the Last Ronin, I think now would be a good time to do some size comparisons and see the different looks of the figures. So here we have the armored version of the Last Ronin there. They both look very cool next to each other. It's kind of interesting because this version and the half-armored version of the Last Ronin, they kind of have the same vibe and aesthetic, but this one, it gives almost like it's a different comic book artist look. This figure actually looks more to the vibe of the actual book, I feel, with this one here giving more of like semi-realistic. I guess you can see there is some of the cross-hatching still in the armored version, but I don't know if you kind of are picking up what I'm putting down, but like they kind of give different vibes here. And here is the half-armored version of The Last Ronin. And again, you can kind of see with the head sculpts there, they have a different shape to them and just a different build in general. The unarmored version is way more muscular and just, he is huge. He's a unit, that dude. Still, it's cool having all three versions of him. These are the only 3 Last Ronin figures that I own. I would like to get the brothers, like them in their Last Ronin attire. I think those look cool. I don't think I really want to be picking up much more. I think these 3 were the main ones I wanted to get. Although those new kind of spirit versions of the other brothers look very cool. Here we got a Mirage Raphael figure, and oh my goodness, Mikey has been juicing. Here is the best action Michelangelo, and dang, homie before and after a Twix, bruh, or Snickers, whatever, who cares. Here he is next to the Foot Enforcer, and those two look pretty cool next to each other. That would be a pretty dope fight. I might add these ones in my Mirage series. I just don't want to pick up all the robot foot soldiers. I like the classic ones. I might have to get the Shredder though. Here he is next to the 1990 Leonardo figure, and they're kind of at the same size there, same height. But Mikey's got bulk, my goodness. And there he is next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool figure. Now, I think that's going to be all for this video. This figure is very cool, and I would highly recommend you picking this guy up if you're able to, especially if you enjoy the Last Ronin series. I know I do. That's been such a good run, and I can't wait to see what happens in that series. But this figure is just so dope for what it is. It's just the articulation, the sculpt. I think my camera's falling backwards. It's tweaking me out. Yeah, the sculpt of the figure, all the different accessories, and just the mass of this figure alone is very cool. I would highly recommend getting this guy if you're able to. Dead ass. Of the 3 Last Ronin figures I have, for some reason, I'm low-key clinging to this one as my favorite. And it is just a naked Ninja Turtle, but it's just a very well done action figure. I don't really know what else to say. I hope you enjoyed watching. I know this video was kind of cringe and had a bunch of annoying humor in it, but maybe that's up your alley, I don't know. But again, I highly recommend this figure, and you're definitely going to see this guy in some stop motions in the future. Eventually, I would like to get to just going through and making the Last Ronin story in stop motion. Obviously, I got the main 3 looks of the character in the story, and maybe I'll make some custom pants for the guy, just because I know in the book he doesn't really wear the mask a lot, at least in the Last Ronin, in the Lost Years version. So it's kind of dope having this version of him. I need to pose this guy. Time for some ACBA. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.